Hey, what's up, fellas and malicious female fans? Stevealicious here, back with the Samsung Galaxy Fold 2, now under $1,000 on Amazon Renewed. If you've been holding off on foldables, if the Flip 3 wasn't your jam at $1,000 because you wanted something a little bit bigger and better in the folding space, then this might be for you. We'll talk about it, how it's held up over a year plus now, and whether it'd be worth it to pick up on Amazon Renewed for that $978. We'll talk about it all today on this edition of Stevealicious Tech. And we're back, of course. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers, up over 5,800 as of the taping of this video. If you've been loving the tech, both new and old, go ahead and give that subscribe button a tussle. It certainly means a lot to me. Okay, so the Fold 2, when you're talking about it Amazon Renewed, and we're talking about it in the sub-$1,000 category, to me, it's not necessarily the specs, because we're talking a last year flagship level device. You got the Snapdragon 865 Plus, the 12 gigs of RAM, the Quad HD on the internal display, the 120 hertz refresh rate on the internal display, a camera system that, albeit, okay, is not the S21 Ultra, but is still really good, like really, really, really good. We're not talking about that much of a step down to the camera in the Fold 2. The build quality is fantastic. What you're talking about is not spec-based, because on paper, this is absolutely worth it at that price. What you're talking about is the durability, because it's going to be pre-owned, you're going to be getting it from Amazon. It's not necessarily, but you're going to have some advantages there too, so we'll talk about that in a moment. But it's how has this device, after a year plus, so almost a year and 2 months now, of heavy use, how is it held up? Is this a phone that's, after it's been used for a year plus, that you're going to want to pick up and it's still going to perform as it should? And I can tell you, absolutely yes. They did a phenomenal job on the Fold 2. A phenomenal job. And it's not, the jump from the Fold 1 to the Fold 2 was light years. And there's a reason why I did that video a while ago saying I wasn't going to upgrade to the Fold 3, and it's because the 2 is held up just that well. It's thin, the design is solid, it's just got a great construction. I love the kind of squared off edges on this one. I love the way they've done it. Just viewing content on it is fantastic compared to the Fold 1. You're getting a lot of the updates. You're going to get Android 12, I think either later this month or early January. We're going to review that on this device as well. But you're talking about a hinge that this has not been light use. This phone was used a lot this year, and this hinge is at any position you want. Absolutely 100% as solid as it was on day one. And that really is a testament to the work that Samsung put in on this new and improved hinge that they put on the Fold 2. It is beefy. I understand it's going to be a little bit bigger than the design. The Fold 3, they slimmed it down a little bit, but you're also saving close to $1,000. So you're getting a nice beefy hinge, nice, great metal construction. You get that matte frosted finish on the Mystic Bronze or the Mystic Pink or whatever it happens to be. So you're going to get that. The front screen is the same size as it is on the Fold 3, right? So you're getting a perfectly usable display. I understand it's not the higher refresh rate or whatever, but 1080/60 is going to get the job done on the front display. You got the always-on display. You have the fast charging. You have wireless charging. You have reverse wireless charging. So you're really picking up Wi-Fi 6. You're really having a lot of the top features in a foldable device. And like I said, if you were holding off because its price as far as the foldables are concerned, and you know what, the Flip at $1,000 didn't really speak to you because the Fold was more interesting, the Fold's going to be up there for a while. You know, you get the Fold 4, that's still going to be up there in price. They're not going to all of a sudden get sub 1,000 when it comes to the Fold 4. So if you could pick up a 2 at that, I think it's $978. Link will be in the description. Amazon Renewed. Link will be in the description. You get that $978 or something like that. It's absolutely a steal. Let me go over, because with this, like I said, it's a concern about wear. It's a concern about the durability. It's a concern about, because it's not necessarily more fragile than other devices. I mean, it is. Okay, than your regular slab phone. I guess technically your glass slab is going to be more fragile, but it's not. The technology that they put in to make this screen more sturdy than it was, that extra layer of the ultra thin glass, really adds the stability and strength to the structure of the display. The other one people would say, and you felt it, it was felt in the store, it was like putty, kind of mushing around, and that the durability of that is questionable at best. This is absolutely as it was day one. And everybody worries about thumbnails and pushing in. I mean, unless you're sitting there like a real moron and you're just digging your nail in for some reason. Is that how you use the screen? You're not going to have a problem. You're really not. I think your pad of your thumb is over here. Okay, your nail is here for a little anatomy lesson for everybody. You're using this. You're not doing that. So you should be just fine. Let me go over some Amazon Renewed stuff just real quick, because I've had over a half dozen devices from them now, and I've had all good experiences, but certainly varying degrees of the condition of the device. I don't think you have to worry on the Fold 2, and I say it for this reason. I just got an LG Wing from them. Brand new. It was basically out of the wrapper, and I'm going to have that review as well, but I'll talk about that then. But I don't even think the thing was barely used. And I noticed that on the Pixel 4 that I got from them and a couple of the other devices. It seems to be a direct correlation. It makes sense, right? Between the age of the device, how many generations back we're going, and the condition. So if you're a year back, they're usually pristine. Because think about who's trading that in after a year. That's somebody who had it on a lease, or they had it on the payments, or whatever it happened to be, and they upgraded at the end of the year, or whatever it happened to be. They just traded it in and upgraded, got a new phone. Doesn't matter. But they take good care of that device, because they knew they were making payments on it, and they'd want to trade it in good condition for something else. So they didn't abuse it. What I noticed was the ones that are a few generations back, like I got a Pixel 2, like I got a Samsung Galaxy S9 that I'm going to do a long-term review of here shortly. Those are ones that were either paid off or second-hand at that point. That was maybe the second owner, and you'll be the third owner. So there's a little bit more abuse to those devices than you'd see on something a year old, especially something. This is going to be babied by people usually, especially if they're making payments on it. I think you're going to be in good shape. And even if you're not, 90 days, you send it back. Don't be afraid. You're spending real money on Amazon for Amazon Renewed. If you don't like it, the 90 days, send it back. Get another one, replacement, just forget about it, whatever you got to do. But don't sit there and be unhappy with a purchase. And they say, arm's length, you won't see any damage. Got to be 80% on the battery. All that stuff you could check out. But if you're not happy with it, return it. Amazon, one of the benefits, there's plenty of negatives to Amazon and that part of the whatever, but we'll get into that. But the benefits are there for you as well. Take advantage of those liberal return policies, especially on a purchase. You're talking $970-something. But for $978, again, link will be in the description. I think that's a phenomenal deal. They are built really well. They do not have the problems that the Fold 1 has. This has been in pockets. My wife will tell you, I'm Captain Tissue. I got 9 million tissues in my pocket. So there was plenty of opportunity for lint and other stuff to get in that screen. But that fix that they put in for basically the version 1A or whatever that they had for the Fold 1, that was that little T-shaped plastic thing to help with the blocking of what gets into the hinge mechanism. Absolutely works, and they refined it here. The brushes work great. The camera's fantastic. Their performance is still top notch. Like I said, you're getting Android 12. I mean, 120 hertz refresh rate on a Snapdragon 865 plus 5G, 12 gigs of RAM. You're getting a lot of future proofing there. So if you can absolutely go in there, pick it up for sub $1,000 and you're comfortable with it, and know that the display has absolutely held up, the hinge is held up. Everything here is the premium experience you'd want, just for $1,000 less than what you would have had paid at the time and what you're going to be paying for a Fold 3 now. I think if you've been waiting, if you're looking to get your feet wet but you wanted a Fold-sized device at a regular kind of smartphone price, that $1,000 range, and you were waiting for that to kind of happen, I think you're going to be waiting a long time. But here, Amazon Renewed with the protections, pick it up, great performance, everything. You're going to get the extra support that Samsung's added to these devices now. You're getting Android 12 soon. You're getting all the smooth, the fluidity of all the One UI. You're going to have One UI 4. The fingerprint sensor works great. Screen is held up. there's a lot to love here. It's still a fantastic device. So go ahead, do yourself a favor, pick one up. You'll love it. If you've made it this far, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Until next time, have that Steve-alicious day.